Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to pop it up here. We're doing the Idaho Potato Challenge right now, and I came across the big Idaho Potato to transport. It's 8,000 pounds. We are taking it down to Ogden, Utah. So we're going to be picking that up today in northern Idaho. So we're going to go ahead and take on, oh no, what am I thinking? I was thinking it needed a trailer. It's already on a trailer. So we're going to go ahead and start up our truck here. There we go. And we're letting traffic kind of go by us here as we hop in the cab. And this traffic is gonna I'm gonna bully you off the road, dude. Okay, never mind then. You're gonna bully me because you're in a Camaro and you're faster. So I'm interested to see how this thing looks. You're gonna see it in the thumbnail, obviously, because I'm gonna take a screenshot with this thing. I haven't yet, but I'm curious to see what this thing looks like. From the picture I saw, it looked like it's pretty ridiculous, but we'll see. It's here at the Home Depot right now, so that's all you really need to know about an oversized potato. Apparently 8,000 pounds. So let's see what we got here. Yep, it's definitely like it says it is. It's an oversized baked potato, or not baked, but potato. That'd be a great baked potato though, with some butter and chives. Ooh, it's making me hungry. All right, let's go ahead and back up to it here. Let's see. And we are driving in a day cab today, so got a lot more visibility behind us here than I normally would in like my sleeper cabs. Alright, let's see. Crank that wheel. Alright, let's go ahead and hook it up. I'm gonna kill the backup beeper. Gonna kill the truck real quick. Let's get out and take a look at this thing. Yep, that is the famous Idaho Potato Tour. It's real. You'll know when you see the seal. Okay. Well, it's definitely got the seal. Wow, that's insane. Look at that thing. That reminds me. It reminds me of the bug from the first movie of Starship Troopers. The brain bug. If you guys ever seen that. I'll see if I can find an image of it. I might throw it on the screen here in case you don't know what that is. But that thing's locked in back there. We're gonna go ahead and fire the truck back up. We're gonna let our parking brake out, and we are going to get on the road here. So this video, I do plan to release it a little bit later than when this event is going on. Right now this is going on in the month of July, so that should give you about a close proximity idea of when I'm recording this. I do plan on releasing the video near there, but by near there I mean it'll be like a month or so later on. So we're gonna pull out of the Home Depot here because, as I said, and I say this all the time, yet I always get asked this question. It's why does it take so long for an episode to come out? That's because I pre-record, so that way there's content being released for you guys on the schedule that I put on here. So that way I constantly got videos there ready to go. I'm not stressing to make sure that I don't have or to make sure I have a video ready, or like when I start having to stress about the schedule, that's when like edits and everything start to look real bad. Like I've been noticing from the uploads that are scheduled right now that the quality of the video is really low, and it's just because I didn't have my settings set up correctly when I was recording with OBS. So when this video comes out, obviously it'll be a lot better, but I do apologize for those lower quality videos. So we are improving. Every day I improve just a little bit more with either editing, quality, audio, anything I can. I'm always open to trying new things to make it better so you guys have a more enjoyable experience watching the video. I've been told, and I don't know this for sure, because there's two things going on during this event. There's this where you transport this big ass potato, as you can see here, or there's something about like transporting spuds, I think. I could be wrong on that. It's some sort of part of this Idaho thing. I think you only have to do one of these, and I think these come up rarely, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to grab this since I see it, and I'll use it for the recording. I initially was looking for a spud delivery, but that one requires a trailer, and that's why it kind of threw me off earlier in the beginning. I had a trailer that was matching my truck with the yellow tires, kind of doing a black and yellow theme here today, just to kind of mix things up. There we go. And we're continuing on. Obviously, I'm in a modded truck that's not standard to the game, so I'm back on my other profile. That's not my convoy one that has mods on it, so that's the reason why we were able to use this. People have asked, I don't know why this question gets asked. Jeff covers it plenty of times, and I know you guys are here from Jeff's channel, most of you anyways, so you should already know that, but my head moves around freely using Track IR. He's said it multiple times, and apparently I'm starting to get the comments too where they're questioning what that is. So yeah, I bought a Track IR a long time ago at the recommendation of Jeff, and if you do not have one, I would truly recommend getting one for this game because it just changes the experience that much more. I do not have the one he has where it's attached to his headset. I have the one where you have to wear a hat and it's a clip that attaches to the brim of your hat, which is good enough for me. I don't mind wearing a hat. I mean, it kind of sucks on hot days like today, but usually my AC's on, so it don't matter. I didn't even check to see how many miles is this going to be. 664 miles. So this might be a little bit of a longer episode. So kind of be prepared for that. It is some really crappy weather to be transporting a big potato, but it is what it is. When I got back into this profile, it was raining in Bakersfield, where I had to pick up the truck and the trailer. And then, of course, after that was all said and done, I had to quick travel over here to Idaho so it would start registering these external contracts. And then, of course, it was raining over here too, so the weather seems like it followed me here. So if the only series of mine that you follow is American Truck Simulator, there has been some changes to my setup. I changed a water pump out on my PC because the other one died. It was the really noisy buzzing sound you would hear in the background when I was talking, so hopefully my audio quality is a lot better now because I have a newer one that's a lot more quieter and seems like it's going to be more efficient than the one that came with my entire water cooling setup. It's kind of a package deal, and unfortunately, from what I've seen in the reviews, a lot of people kind of downrated it, said that it wasn't the best pump, it was really noisy. I didn't see anybody say that the pump died on them after 5 months, which is what happened to me, which maybe I just got unlucky, but either way, it wasn't too bad to get a new one, and might as well get it because it's a lot quieter, which is what most people do for water cooling systems anyways. They want it to be a quieter system, so it was nice to go with something that wasn't as noisy. Other things that have been going on too, I have a new keyboard at my day job that actually pays my bills. YouTube doesn't pay my bills or anything like that. This is just a hobby of mine that I like to do and entertain others with. But I came up on my 5-year anniversary. It's technically 7, but I've been there physically 7, but 2 years were taken away due to a company split. And then I had to come, or not had to, but I came back to the old company again with the company split company that was new closing. But anyways, I decided to take my reward points and I went on there to take a look and see what they had. And they had a, I don't know which model it is, but they had a Razer keyboard on there. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick that up and see what they're all about. So this one's a lot quieter, so you don't hear me typing as much. And it is, it's pretty cool because it's RGB, so it lights up. I was noticing when I was going to pick up this potato, wow, we're really flying up on these guys. We must be speeding. No, we're not speeding. Oh, he's just turning. Wow.
Go straight on.
This is some nasty weather. But I was noticing when I was heading here, I ran a stoplight and I got ticketed for it. It was so cool. I looked down at the keyboard and it flashed red and blue on one side and to the other side. So it was like, it was mimicking what was happening in the game. It is so cool. I've never had something like this before. I'm really blessed to have something like this. And on top of it, it didn't cost me anything because it was just a gift for valuing the time I had with my current company. So that's pretty neat. I am on a newer version of ATS, the beta, the 1.41. So even though the weather looks terrible like this, I'm gonna hop out of the cab and grab a screenshot and I'll clean it up so it's not raining, and then I'll be right back with you guys here. And we are back. So got a nice thumbnail for this video with the screenshot. Looked like it was gonna come out pretty good there. Made sure I put some emphasis on the potato because it's it's different, that's for sure. The big Idaho potato, 8,000 pounds, so shouldn't be dragging me down too much. Yeah, this weather is pretty gnarly. I didn't even look to see what time it was. I didn't check anything. I just hopped in the game and was like, okay, cool, let's record some ATS that's not a convoy for a change. So it looks like we're at 600 miles. It's gonna take us 10 hours to get there. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a longer episode. I'll try to cut out some of the stale, stagnant parts of it and try to shorten it up so it's not such a long episode. It looks like we're expected to get in at 7:25 in the morning. So this is gonna be a night run too. But based on the thunder and lightning that's going on right now, it might not be so dark. So we'll see how this goes. Man, this guy is really poking along ahead of me. I'm doing 30 right now and I'm catching up to him. Speed limit's 60, so as soon as I get an area to pass there, I'm gonna try to pass him. Oh, or this'll work. Appreciate you, dude. Put my flashers on, let him know I appreciate him moving over for me. And this is an external contract, so I'm limited to 65 miles per hour. I can't go any faster than that. Also, just as a forewarning, in case it hasn't happened already, but I've been... Oh, what? Why? It's a big potato. Why do you need to scale it? Okay, let's get over here and hit this scale real quick. We'll see how much my truck weighs with just a potato on it that's 8,000 pounds.
Let's find a new route.
Yep, we'll find a new route here. Let me pull in and get this done. Oh, come on, dude. Let's go. I got a quota to make. There we go. What drives you? Thank you. Oh. Nope, I can stop up here. I'm not used to, here we go. 42,000 pounds, so mostly truck and trailer, a little bit of the potato. I'm not used to having mods in my game anymore, so like I have the markers on the ground turned off. When the road is not drivable, like it has the arrows that point you away from it, I don't have that anymore. So it's kind of tough getting used to being in a modded game again. It's nice though. As much as I love Convoy, and don't get me wrong, I love being on convoys because it just brings so much more of an experience to this game, having your friends along with you. The other part of it too is like when I don't record Convoy and I'm playing with my buddies, it's cool just to throw on the radio. We all have the same radio station on, just listening to music, talking and hanging out and driving from one stop to the next. It's pretty fun, to say the least. It's very enjoyable. It's very relaxing. So can't really complain with that. But ooh, got a hairy turn coming up here. I need to slow it down. But with that being said though, it is nice having mods too. I like seeing real company trailers. Oh, what? Crash vehicle? What? I must have hit that guy over there and not realize it. I thought I was over enough. Oh, what is this? What is this? Slowing down. Has some gnarly accident up here too. Man, these lights are really overpowering.
And then exit left.
I'm gonna need to take a look at my mod list. I'm pretty sure I have some visual packs in my game still, and they are blowing a lot of my textures out. Like those LEO lights and emergency lights were just pretty bright. I'm looking down at my navigation there. The miles per hour, I can see it, but it's kind of blurry to me. I don't know if that is because... Oh, went under a bridge. I don't know if that's because of the graphics or if it's because my eyesight is bad right now. It's 10 p.m. and I've been up for quite a while, and I've been recording a lot of videos lately, trying to get a lot done so I can build up my log of stored videos for you guys to release. So my voice is hoarse or my eyes are blind like it seems like they are right now. It's most likely because of that. I'm not tired or anything, so I shouldn't fall asleep behind the wheel like the Northern Alex did that one episode he did, which was pretty funny to see. But we'll see how it goes by the time I'm done with this run, because it is going to take a while to get there. So let's see, I'm trying to think of all the other things I talk about with American Truck Simulator community. I usually do channel updates. Oh, you know what? I do talk sports. So we could do that. I talk basketball. So as of this recording, I mean, it's no secret who won the championship. In fact, as of this recording, the finals have been completed. The Milwaukee Bucks have taken the NBA championship, which that's good, well deserving. Especially, I'll never get his name right. Giannis, I think, is how his first name is pronounced. He's a really talented player, so very deserving of it. Feel sorry for Chris Paul, though. CP3's been looking for a ring for a long time and still hasn't gotten one, which is a little saddening to see for a player that was pretty talented in his prime and is still pretty talented to this day, but just not quite enough against Milwaukee. My Lakers, unfortunately, got thrown out in the first round, so it's not like we were any better, but hopefully we're going to come back stronger in the next season. We'll see. Yeah, basketball will be over for a little while now, so I'll have a break from sports, which will be nice. I haven't been, to be honest though, ever since the pandemic hit, with COVID, I haven't really been following sports too much. I watched my Lakers win their championship there in 2020, but after that, I didn't really follow that much in the way of sports anymore. I just I don't know. I found other things to do with my time just to be a little more productive, I guess. It's just how I feel anyways with it. I mean, not to say that that's not productive, because I do like watching sports and it's good to take a break every now and then and do that, but I don't know, I feel like I'm so busy wanting to work hard for working hard for my current job so that way I can keep a roof over my head, but also working hard for the YouTube channel as well for you guys. And it's like somebody turned off the faucet because it just went from pouring to nothing now, so that's cool. I'll go ahead and kick up our speed here a little bit. It's a pretty sketchy road to be driving fast on at night, and it's pretty dark, but we'll see if we can make it work. Let's see, so we talked about sports. Oh, gaming wise, I was talking about my keyboard too. I finally realized that my Logitech G27, I needed to reset the axis so that the steering wheel would work properly with the game as far as steering goes. Usually how I did it before, if you guys would see me spin the wheel really fast, that was only with like a half rotation because I didn't have the radius set correctly. So now every time I start the game, I have to press these 3 buttons on the gear selector, and then it sets the radius correctly. So everywhere I turn the wheel, it moves the same amount in the game. The only thing though that is a little bit of a bummer, and I'm not sure how to fix this, and if you guys know how to do it, please by all means let me know in the comments below, because it's just one of those things. Being a car mechanic, it does kind of stick out to you and it bugs, but my steering wheel is sitting, like when I'm driving straight, my steering wheel is sitting slightly to the left, like it's aimed a little to the left, like the alignment's not done properly on my vehicle or something. And it's not the truck, it's not anything with the game, it's just the way that the steering wheel sits. So if you guys know how to reset that to where it's in the correct position, so if I'm driving straight, it's in the upright position, not turned at a like a 10 degrees to the left, by all means, I would welcome all hints and possible troubleshooting tips I could use for it. Let's see, how far are we from it now? 400 miles, okay. We still got plenty of time here. So other things going on too with the channel. Like I said, I've been recording a lot of videos to get the a lot of content in the backlog there, ready to be scheduled and released to you guys. Like I said earlier, I didn't realize that the quality was turned down on the video recording. So like I went to check on one of my videos and it was like at 360 is the highest quality, and I was like, wow, that's terrible. It's like recording back in the early 2000s, I want to say, maybe even before that. So I do apologize for that. This video should hopefully be at least 1440p. If not, I'll see if I can alter it or do more with it. But typically when I record a lot of content before I go back and start editing it and checking it to see how it's doing. So like, for example, this is my next series I'm recording. I've been recording 7 episodes of different games this entire week. So I'm not going to do 7 episodes of American Truck Simulator because, one, there's a new state coming out. For those of you that don't know, Wyoming is going to be coming out soon. By the time this video releases, it might already be out. I could be wrong. So I'm not going to do too many American Truck Sims because I want to show you guys the new state at a sooner time than later on when I have multiple videos recorded. And then so there's American Truck Sim, which I'm doing this video now. Now granted, there might be some extra ones here and there that are going to be convoys or something else, just one-offs. So you might see some of those, even though the Wyoming state pack is going to be out already by that time. That was kind of close. I'm going a little fast here for this cornering. There we go. Slow it down a bit so I can make these corners without dying. But I did a lot of, excuse me, a lot of police simulator, patrol officers. That was pretty well received on the channel, which I expected it to be. I mean, a lot of you guys are fans of LEO stuff just like me, so it's a lot of fun to do. I did a lot of 911 operator, again, another LEO thing, so a lot of people enjoy watching those too. That is a series I'm surprised does as well as it does. A lot of you guys enjoy it. And it's like one of my series where you guys really stick around and watch a good chunk of it, if not all of it. So, but like, I just want to say thank you guys so much for doing that. It's so cool of you to do. Just looking at the analytics, I'm like, okay, this is something people like to watch, so I got to continue doing this. So it wasn't a series I was expecting you guys to fall in love with, but from the analytics that I see, a lot of people enjoy watching it. So I definitely made a lot of content for that, as well as PC Building Simulator. Again, another one that when I do analytics, like I get told by the YouTube, like, I don't know what they're called, like they're technically called, but they're like people that give you advice about your channel. Like when you become monetized with them, they're just like, hey, now that we're paying you for this, let's well, when they do pay you, now that we're paying you for this, let's give you some tips on how to run your channel. I run my channel the way I want to run it because I run it how I would think other people would want it ran. Like, I don't want to just give you guys all GTA RP content on the channel because you get burned out and bored watching it all the time. So they like to pop in a lot and go, you know, we noticed this video doesn't get as many views as like a GTA video, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't care if it gets 10 views. That's fine with me. I don't care. That's 10 people that got to watch it and enjoyed it. That's all I care about. So, even though like sometimes a video will tank on the views, usually when I see a video tank on views, it usually doesn't tank on how long the viewer stays and watches it. So that's always good to see. I don't know if that's good analytics, but to me, I'm like, you know, that's 10 people that enjoyed a video on my channel. Maybe not everybody else enjoyed it, but those 10 people found enjoyment in it, and I'm glad they were able to enjoy it.
Get ready to turn.
But yeah, so I got some PC building simulator coming on. I got some 911 operator coming on. Police simulator, I got a lot of that coming on too, and that's gonna continue to come onto the, yeah, see, look at those lights up there. I swear they're all blown out from like a visual mod that I still have installed in my game. So I'm gonna have to check that out on this profile. I didn't do much with this profile. I literally hopped in it, I grabbed this truck, and I was like, let's see if it crashes. It didn't crash. Okay, cool, let's go. But there's definitely some mods in here I need to take a look at and say, you know what, we don't need this anymore since SCS updated the game with like better lighting, for example. But yeah, so I got the police simulator game's gonna stay for a while because they're constantly updating it. As of this recording, it hasn't came out yet, but when this recording comes out, it'll most likely be out or about to come out. They're gonna have multiplayer in the game, so that's gonna be a lot of fun too, being able to play with your friends. And they're just constantly updating it with, it's still an alpha, but they're constantly updating it with patches, fixes, new content. Like, it's really cool. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited for this game and what the developer is going to do with it. Oh, why am I got my signal on? You can only go left.
Go straight on.
They seem to be, yeah, oh, crash vehicle. I thought I was from speeding. Oh, I must have clipped a truck coming around that corner. But yeah, they seem to be really like dedicated to the game, and that's always positive to see.
Keep right,
not a knock on it.
Continue straight on.
Okay, we can do that. Not a knock on them, but the other police simulator game that I played before, with Ryan, it was fun, but it was kind of like the developer was like, hey, we're changing the name. Oh, by the way, it's almost done. Oh, here you go, it's released. And it's like, okay, cool. And you play it and you're like, you know, there's some bugs with it. There's some things that could be worked out and you're understanding. But then when the developer completely abandons it, you're kind of like, bro, this is cool and all, but we got some suggestions that you could probably take under advisement to make your game a little bit more appealing. And they just completely abandoned it, didn't care. So that was a little bit of a bummer. I'm glad though I got to play through that game in its entirety and be able to beat it and level up and become a captain. So there is a playlist on my channel if you're ever curious about it. You can watch it. The playlist has all the content I could record for it on there. Some of it has Ryan in it as well from when we did multiplayer patrols. I did a lot of grinding off camera though towards the ending. So there is some gaps in it, but there is a lot of bit of content there if you do want to watch it. Oh man, my eyes are kind of heavy. I don't know if it's these visuals or if it's just I'm tired from the day. They feel kind of heavy though. Yeah, I got those games. Of course, I have LSPDFR still coming out too. LSPDFR will never leave the channel unless LSPDFR gets completely taken down or is completely unstable to use. 5PD isn't a routine thing, but I try to record it whenever I can with different people, and when I do, obviously I'll release the video as quick as I can. I don't keep that to a schedule because it relies on a lot of other people's schedule. So some people are available, some are not. And then if they're recording content too, I like to get my video uploaded at about the same time or very near when they do theirs, so you guys can see my perspective at that time and not like months down the road and trying to remember, oh yeah, this is when he patrolled with this person and now we finally get to see his view. So like 5PD videos, they'll still be like 5PD will still be on the channel too. It's just the only time I record it is when I record it with friends, and when I release a video is typically right after I'm done recording it, just in case they release a video too, because I want to be respectful of them. Like some people will record with you and they want to collab with you, so they expect the video to be out at about the same time so people can jump between the two channels to see the different perspectives. And somebody watching a video on one channel and then a month later it comes out on another channel, it's kind of like, well, I lost interest because, I mean, it's been a month, man. I'm on to the next one already. So that's the thing with 5PD. I get asked that all the time, when am I going to do another 5PD video? And it's not really on a schedule. I also get asked all the time, when am I going to do a 5PD video with Jeff? And I'm like, well, when Jeff wants to. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, hey, let's do 5PD. It's when he wants to. Like, if he feels like doing it and he's like, hey, do you want to participate? I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll jump in. If I'm busy, I'll be like, yeah, I can't, but I'll try to catch you on the next one, you know? We don't try to, like, meet up and just be like, oh, I'm only going to record with this person. It's just when we have time and when we want to. Let's see, what else? There is another series. I was going to start recording it tonight, but I jumped into this instead because the other series is going to take a while. Okay, cool, I can bypass. Is Sniper Elite 4. I released 2 videos of it, kind of as a feeler. One of the first level, and then another one with like one of the random, like, continuous modes where you're like, it's like King of the Hill basically, like defending the hill, I guess, or defending the flag. And it kind of got well received, and I noticed that from Firefighter Simulator that a lot of you guys love my content when I finish it. So Sniper Elite 4 seemed like it was well received. A lot of people, from what I gather, would love to see the completion of the game and having an entire playlist there to watch at their leisure. So I'm going to continue to record that as well. It's been a while since I played it, so by the time this video goes out, who knows, the Sniper Elite 4 videos series might have already started going out. But I'm gonna play that as much as I can and try to finish the entire game for you guys, so you guys can see it from start to finish. So I hope you guys really do enjoy that. But the first 2 episodes got pretty well received, so that was pretty cool. And you guys are always commenting and leaving feedback, which, if I don't say it ever, which I'm pretty sure I do, but I could probably never say it enough, I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to do that. Especially a couple of you. Oh, that's cool. A Walmart trailer. It's nice seeing real trailers again. I cannot pronounce the one person's name. I do apologize. It starts with a K, and I want to say he's from Brazil because I want to say I saw a Brazilian flag in his YouTube name. He'll know who he is, though. He always says hi. He always says hello in my comments, and I always say hi back to him and whatnot. And then the other person is Hunter as well.
Go straight on.
He's another person that comments like on every single video I release. And then there's a few others on there too that I've mentioned before as well, that you guys are always loyal and commenting and say, hey, like, you always like comment on like your favorite part in the video or where I can maybe improve and whatnot. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to do that. Most people may or may not know it, but it really does mean a lot to me to get feedback so I know how to improve. Or if you guys enjoy something, it means a lot to me too. Not just because I know that you're entertained by it, which that's a portion of it though too, but it's also the fact that you took the time out of your day to, even if it's a few seconds, just to say, hey, this is a great video. Really do appreciate it. And with this light setup and the way it's hitting this trailer, it almost looks like my windshield has got a crack in it. Yeah, I think I have a visual mod in here that is just conflicting with SCS's recent light update that they had, where they upgraded the lighting in the game, and it seems like the headlights are bugged. I like the street lamps. It's gonna be a bummer if that's gonna change at all, but it probably will. But the headlights for sure need some tweaking in the LEO lights too. Yeah, how far are we now? We're still 300 miles away. Jeez. Now we still got quite a bit to go here. Now I gotta get over. And it's not like I've been just poking along, too, I notice. I've been speeding. I've been clipping a few cars, having some traffic accidents. Speaking of that, I hear a helicopter somewhere. Where's that at? Probably on the highway, and we're getting on the highway right now, so we'll see it in a sec. Maybe they're life lighting somebody out of there.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh yeah, like I said, this is going to be a longer episode. I'm looking over now, and it's at 36 minutes, and I usually try not to go over 20 minutes on a video, just because I know it's hard for people to stay and watch for a very long time. So if this is a longer episode, I do apologize if you were looking to watch the entire thing in one shot, and instead you have to break it up, but I'll try to cut out some slower parts in it. Oh yeah, there's the helicopter. Okay. Oh yeah, it's like a life light. Let me get over here and see. What is going on there? Huh. Interesting. I'm rubbernecking, and I somehow managed to switch lanes rubbernecking and almost did it a second time. I'm gonna go ahead and set our cruise control because we're stuck at 65. I can't go any faster than that with external contracts. I do love the interior of this truck. It's pretty cool. I had it set up as a sleeper before, but I wanted to mix it up and do a day cab. You guys know me. I like to switch it up, and I'll do a sleeper cab, then a day cab version, or like a mid sleeper. This one has like a super sleeper option, I think, on it, where it's like really huge. It's pretty cool. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what else gaming content wise. I mean, like, if I bring stuff up now, it's gonna already be out, so it's like, it's almost kind of pointless to some degree. But, I mean, let's see. Obviously, Car Mechanic Simulator 21 is going to be a series on this channel, because, I mean, I had Car Mechanic Simulator 18 that did very well, and when it gets mod support, which I hope it does, I say when, assuming that it's going to, but hopefully it does. It's just going to make it that much better, especially with all the new features in the game. As of this recording, they haven't given a release date yet, though. That's the only bummer, so not sure how long that's going to take, but looking forward to playing that game when the full release comes out and not just the demo. Let's see, what else? There's a demo I played, and you guys will already see it if you guys watched the videos, but is Motorcycle Mechanic Simulator. And at first, I didn't know how I felt about the game. After I played it for a while, it was a bit intriguing. If the game has mod support, and I see like real life bikes on there, some Harleys and some like street bikes, like some Ducatis or Kawasaki's or Suzuki's, anything like that, that's gonna be really cool. I might pick that up too. But you guys can let me know down in the comments below what you thought about it, if you didn't on those videos already. It's very... When I was taking apart the one bike that you get that's like your fixer-upper, like a full restore bike, it was a lot of pieces, and it was a bit overwhelming. The car mechanic stuff can be a bit overwhelming too, but luckily it's like, okay, all these parts are for V8s. These are generic parts that you need on every car, and then like certain parts, depending on if it's old or new, take the older suspension or the newer suspension and the brakes and whatnot, which that can get kind of contemplating or complicated rather for some people, but I guess maybe being a prior mechanic, it's not so bad for me. But like for a motorcycle, that's a whole different thing. Like taking apart engines, like little pieces of the fuel rail and the injectors, and I was like, man, this is a lot to have to absorb. I mean, I appreciate the detail because it's really great. It's really great for people that are really experienced with that and want all of that detail. But like for new people like myself, it's a little intimidating, but I may still get it either way. We'll see. I wasn't sure about it when I did like the first video or two, and then by the third video I was like, okay, you know what, I could kind of get into this. It's pretty fun, it's pretty doable. It's like car mechanic simulator, like you have to put a part and then it's the next part and then the next part, and you kind of you could buy your parts off of that, which is cool because it's like, okay, cool, you put this on, now you got to put this on, and then you're like, do I have that part? Yes I do. Okay, I can go ahead and put it on. But it needs a lot of work. From the demo, there was a lot of frame droppage issues with it, and my PC, I mean, yeah, it's not the latest and greatest, but it's not exactly running on a slouch system here too. It's pretty decent. So to get the frame droppage I was getting from repairing parts is a little bit concerning, and it was just from repairing parts. So we'll see how well they optimize it, or if they change anything out to make it a little bit better, but we'll see. I think the sun's starting to come up. That's a good sign. That means we're probably getting closer to the drop off with this big ass potato. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got ATS obviously coming to the channel, which you see here, and then there'll be other videos too. We got convoys from ATS, that'll be its own thing. We got 911 operator, we got LSPDFR, we got 5PD when I do it, we got PC building simulator, police simulator. When it comes out, we'll have car mechanic simulator 21. Like, got a lot of stuff to, and then Sniper Elite 4. We got a lot of stuff that's going to be going on the channel here. With this series, like with this series of recordings I've been doing right now, I almost have a video for 5 days a week now. I mean, I originally promised 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for videos. And right now I've been kind of holding true to 5 to 6 days a week. So if that doesn't tell you how much I enjoy this, I don't know what else will. Because it's a lot of fun to be just doing what I normally do, which is playing video games anyways. And being able to record it and talk to people that share a similar interest and enjoy watching. So really appreciate you guys for enjoying all this stuff, and again, leaving comments and letting me know how much you enjoy it, because it's a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, I'll always hold myself to that schedule. I mean, 3 videos a week is not a lot. That is not hard to do. Like, it used to be kind of hard prior to life-changing events. After life-changing events, it's kind of been a lot easier to do with having more time, but at the same time, I mean, regardless if that happened or not, I could do more than 3 videos. It's just a matter of focus and scheduling time now. Like, I've done a lot of changes since then to focus myself to be able to meet and exceed the schedule on the channel. I have a calendar.
And then exit right.
Oh, I'm going to be exiting here. I have a calendar now, so I tell myself, like, hey, this is a record day. You need to be focusing X amount of hours. Man, these brakes are real touchy. Holy hell. That was like whiplash stopping speeds. Jeez. But yeah, I hold myself to a schedule now for recording myself. Like, I look at my calendar and I go, yeah, you know what, I can't put that off, I gotta do it. Or I'll move stuff around to be able to accommodate it if I don't feel like doing it. So, like, I definitely try to hold myself to a schedule so that way I can keep with the schedule here and exceed the schedule the 3 days a week. I'll probably have to pull in. Oh, I can bypass. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's give him a little horn action here. Early morning honking. Probably scared the hell out of this car. Yeah, it's a decent horn on this truck. Kind of reminds me of the RV from the Meet the Fockers movie. The second iteration of the series with Meet the Parents when he's in his RV. It's like bump, ba-dum, bump, bump. I think it's kind of how it goes. So, yeah, I can't do it in the game. It's too hard. Using the keystroke and trying to mimic that is a little too tough. But yeah, got a lot of gaming content coming. This is just stuff that I see on the horizon. This doesn't include stuff like SnowRunner, which I already have. And I've been playing a little bit off camera, so I've been trying to get back into that game too, and I'll try to bring that back to the channel too. And a few other things too, like any just random game surprises that I come across too. So that's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a traffic accident up here. Gonna slow down for this. And we got traffic in our way. Oh, we got a plane down. There you go. Looks like I was flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that's where I landed. As of this recording, it hasn't released yet on the day of this recording, but it and multiple will release by then. But I did finally bring Microsoft Flight Simulator to the channel like I promised I would. And it was a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun recording it. So, I only did 2 videos so far. They're kind of hard to record because, I mean, obviously you're flying, it's not... And I fly jetliners like the A320neo, so it's obviously longer flights that you're flying with that thing, and you're flying into like big international airports. You're not flying into like a runway strip or just a random brush area. So some of the flights can be rather long, but I have been doing my best to edit it out and cut it down so there's not so much. Hey, Oak Harbor Freight. There's not so much. Stale content there where I'm just literally sitting in the cockpit on autopilot constantly. But I do my best to talk to you guys though too, so that way it's not just me sitting there and I'm cutting out like everything other than the takeoff and the landing, which those are interesting in themselves. I mean, if you're a big aviation nut, my flying is terrible, so I don't know if it's for you to watch. If you want to get a good laugh out of seeing somebody struggle, I mean, then it might be a series for you to watch. It's totally up to you. Hey, welcome to Utah. Here we go. That's that horn. What's the other horn? Oh god, that's terrible. No. Nope. Anybody hear that? I hope not. That was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for a truck. How far out are we now? We are 90 miles out. It says 7 a.m. due to all the lights and traffic and the road conditions we were going through. It looks like the time jumped from 7 a.m. Being expected to 9 a.m. now. Mountain Daylight Time, so that's cool. That was something I noticed in the game a while back. Don't know if I ever spoke on it. I could be wrong and I already did, but it's cool to see that they're getting the time zones in there too. So like there's Mountain Time and there's obviously Pacific Standard Time, because I mean the game started from the West Coast and it's been making its way to the East Coast. So it's pretty cool to see them factor in those little details too. This is nice. I miss trucking. This is my first truck video since I did a convoy with Stoppel and Jason. I think the title of the video is called ATS Third Time's the Charm. Like I haven't done a video like that. Video releases around the time that I'm recording this, which is in July, but I recorded that video probably like a month prior to that, so I haven't been doing any American Truck Simulator since then. So it's fun to be back in a truck again and driving, and to be in a different truck too. And in the convoys right now, I only have enough money for my one truck. Ooh, got a Tahoe there. I don't think I've ever seen a LEO Tahoe before. That was pretty cool. Huh. Interesting. That was pretty cool. This is a New Mexico Highway Patrol Tahoe. Huh. I wish I was going fast enough to be able to see it again. Oh well, I'll see it in editing. But yeah, that was the last time I recorded for the game, and it's about a month prior to when I record this, so it's been a while. It's nice to be back in a truck again. And again, it's nice not being in my Mac Anthem, because my profile that's not modded, that I use for convoys, I can only afford the Mac Anthem. That's what I have. So I still got to save up and make more money to be able to buy my next truck, which is probably either going to be a Western Star or a Freightliner once I find the damn dealership. So I haven't found a Freightliner dealership on that profile. No, I can't keep left because I got to scale in real here. Let's see. Port of entry. Yep. Just like California.
Finding a new route.
Do you got any fruits or vegetables you want to declare? Yep, there's a big ass potato on the back of my truck that I'd like to declare. There you go. Return to interstate. I will. Let's check out this potato some more. This thing is cool in the daytime now. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of the brain bug from Starship Troopers. The way it's sitting in the back there, and it's chained down. It looks like when the instructor, who's a private now, goes and captures it, and they're dragging it out by a chain from the cave it was in.
And then exit right.
Yep, we'll exit to the right here. Just stay in this lane.
Exit right.
What are you honking? Somebody's honking. Oh, it's a train. I'm an idiot. There's a train or something coming by. I was like, is there a car honking at me? Am I in somebody's lane and I don't realize it? Did I cut somebody off? No, there's just a train in the area. Ooh, something happened over there.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright, we'll exit right here. It's kind of cool. This reminds me of a freeway in California down by San Diego. It's the 8.
Turn left.
By the transition from the 15, I believe, is how it goes. It looks just like
Keep
that,
left,
other than...
And then turn left.
Okay, green light. I'm assuming that's my green light. This is a weird
Turn
intersection. Wow, that was interesting. It's like a green left, but then like you don't go at a 90-degree left. It's kind of an angled left. Interesting.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay, keeping left and then turn left. Okay, gotcha.
Turn left.
I didn't do any Jake brake action for you guys. There wasn't much to it. There's not much on this truck. It's more of a modern truck anyways. And being in a town, I don't want to piss people off with the Jake brake action going on. So you guys can let me know that play this game too, that play American Truck Sim. Did they do something where the turning right on a red is like a little more stricter? I guess it's the best way to describe it. Maybe stricter. I don't know. It again, it's 10:40 right now, so my brain's probably not working fully. But I felt like I would come to a stop. Granted, I'm from California, so I do California roll the lights. I try not to, but I do. I have my signal on to turn right. I turn right, and I get dinged for running a red light, and I'm like, what the hell?
And then turn
But I
left.
noticed that when I come to a complete stop, it happens to me still.
Turn left.
And I mean, like, I'm really stopped. I'm like, I'm not from California kind of stop, so I'm actually stopping like I'm supposed to. And it still is dinging me. Hey, that's cool. Coca-Cola trailer out there. Be cool to do that. Do a Coca-Cola run. Alright, let's see here. It'll be pretty close now since we're in Ogden. Yeah, 5 miles out. Surprised people ain't out taking pictures of this thing. That's right, get your butter, get your green onion, get your chives, get your sour cream, get your whatever other condiment you want. Because the big potato is on its way. Oh, this is cool. Look at this train station.
Turn left.
This is neat. Oh, that's red. Okay, didn't see the light. Was too busy fixated on the building itself. That's pretty cool though. Nice big train station there. Oh, and it looks like we're dropping off right here. Or somewhere
And
right
left,
here.
Turn right.
Is that a train station? Are they shipping this thing out somewhere across the country?
Turn right.
Like driving from Idaho to Utah so the train can take it somewhere else. This is where it ends. I swear that voice change. I think I have the markers turned off too, so this is gonna maybe be a little interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it's turned off. Crap. I think it's in between those two. Oh no, it's right here. There's something at least. I got something there. Okay. I could blindside it, but for the sake of time, even though blindsiding it is probably faster for professional truck drivers, for people like me, it is not. So I am going to circle around here. And there we go. Got ExxonMobil trailers there. That's cool. All right, let's see here. So I think it's in between the Shell tanker trailer and then that other trailer right there, the dry van one. I think that's a dry van. Yeah, that's where it's at. How are we looking next to this post thing? Well, not post, but trailer loader for the train. Seem to be pretty close, but we'll be good. There we go. We overdid it there. Let's correct it back. Look at that. Almost professional. All right, let's shut it down real quick. Turn the lights off in my truck. Can't see it. Apparently the gauge cluster doesn't show. There we go. That's off. Just straighten my wheel out. There we go. And yeah, that's going to be it for this trailer. Let's go ahead and decouple it here. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode, so I do apologize to you guys that didn't want to watch it for this long. But if you did stick around this long, really do appreciate you. Yeah, there we go. Gave me a little bit of XP anyway, so that was cool. But yeah, we did the first challenge there. See, Idaho Spuds. So here's the event. So we have to do, all jobs need to be at least 100 miles each. The big Idaho Potato cargo is only available from that. Potato cargo is available from this. You need to complete 6 deliveries of potato cargo and 1 delivery of the big Idaho Potato. So we got this one done. We got to do 6 more of these now with the trailer. So we got that work cut out for us. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. And until next time, take care.